Now let us do an exercise. We'll begin with the word it. We're going to, I give you a sentence, we will rewrite the sentence with it as the starting word. Okay, rewrite. Rewrite the following sentences. Sentences using it as the first word. As the first word. A short exercise for us to practice. Okay. Now, the sentence I have here is, to stay awake every night is difficult. To stay every night. To stay every night is difficult. So we have a sentence here. To stay every night is difficult. And we are going to begin with the word it. So the answer is, it is. It is difficult to stay awake every night. It is difficult. It is difficult to stay awake. It is difficult to stay awake. It is difficult to stay awake. I will rewrite this for you. It is to stay awake. To stay awake every night. To stay awake every night is difficult. Is difficult. That's a sentence. To stay every night is difficult, and they want us to start the sentence it. So we say it is difficult. It is difficult. It is difficult to stay awake. Awake. It is difficult to stay awake every night. Every night. Every night. So we started the sentence with the word it. It is difficult to stay awake every night. Now, another sentence we have here. To waste time is foolish. To waste time. To waste time is foolish. To waste time is foolish. So we'll begin with the word it is. It is foolish to waste time. It is foolish. It is foolish to waste time. Okay? It is foolish to waste time. Another sentence I have here is, to meet her is a pleasure. To meet her. To meet her is a pleasure. To meet her is a pleasure. So we'll begin with, it is a pleasure to meet her. It is. It is. It is a pleasure. It is a pleasure to meet her. Okay? It is a pleasure to meet her. Another sentence I have here is, to live without food is impossible. To live. To live without food. To live without food is impossible. To live without food is impossible. We begin with it. It is impossible to live without food. It is impossible. It is impossible to live without food. Without food. It's impossible to live without food. Then, to tell lies is harmful. To tell lies. To tell lies is harmful. It is harmful to tell lies. So the answer is, it is. It is harmful. Harmful to tell lies. It is harmful to tell lies. Now, what we have done here, we change the sentence. The beginning of the sentence has to be it. So we have sentence here, to stay awake every night is difficult. We changed it to, it is difficult to stay awake every night. Then, to waste time is foolish. It is foolish to waste time. To meet her is a pleasure. It is a pleasure to meet her. To live without food is impossible. It is impossible to live without food. To tell lies is harmful. It is harmful to tell lies. So we began the sentence with to. We will do one more short exercise with to. We began the sentence by using it. We did 5 numbers for you. We'll do few more for practice. Okay. Now the sentence here I have is, to climb Mount Everest is not easy. To climb Mount Everest. To climb Mount Everest is not easy. Now we have to begin with it. So we must say, it is not easy to climb Mount Everest. It is. It is not easy. It is not easy to climb Mount Everest. Mount Everest. It is not easy to climb Mount Everest. Now, another sentence we have here is, to see in the dark is difficult. To see in the dark in the dark is difficult. To see in the dark is difficult. So we change the sentence with it. Say, it is difficult to see in the dark. It is. Say, it is difficult. It is difficult to see in the dark. To see in the dark. Okay? To see in the dark. Another sentence I have here for you is to take what belongs to another. To take what belongs to another is wrong. To take. To take what belongs. What belongs to another. What belongs to another is wrong. To another is wrong. Now, how will you write? It is wrong to take what belongs to another. It is. So the answer is, it is. It is wrong. It is wrong to take. It is wrong to take what belongs to another. What belongs to another. To another. It is wrong to take what belongs to another. Another sentence I have here is, to waste your money is foolish. To waste. To waste your money. Your money is foolish. Is foolish. So how will you say that? It is foolish to waste your money. It is. It is foolish to waste your money. It's foolish to waste your money. Okay? And another sentence I have here is, to play with explosives is dangerous. To play. To play with explosives is dangerous. So the answer will be, it is dangerous to play with explosives. It is. The answer is, it is dangerous. It is dangerous to play with. To play with explosives. Another sentence here. To call people names is not polite. To call people names is not polite. To call. To call people names is not polite. So what will be the answer? It is not polite to call people names. The answer is, it is not. It is not polite to call people names. Names. And we have one more sentence we'll do. And. To live without air is impossible. To live without air is impossible. So how will you write? It is impossible to live without air. It is impossible to live without air. Without air. It is impossible to live without air. What have we done? We rearrange the sentence by putting starting it. So we have a sentence and we began with it to complete the sentence. So we rewrite the following sentences using it as the first word. So what was the first word? It. We used it to complete the sentence. Okay. So we had here, to climb Mount Everest is not easy. They said begin with it. It is not easy to climb Mount Everest. To see in the dark is difficult. It is difficult to see in the dark. To take what belongs to another is wrong. It is wrong to take what belongs to another. Now, to waste your money is foolish. It is foolish to waste your money. To play with explosives is dangerous. It is dangerous to play with explosives. To call people names is not polite. It is not polite to call people names. And finally, to live without air is impossible. Answer, it is impossible to live without air.